sorry about that. Something's going on with the live casting software, the piece of shit. It's quite an interesting development, but I'll have to keep an eye on that from now on as well. Well, just to catch up, Tokyo, well, has indeed lured out Pietros' navy, and he has took quite a bit of a hammering, so to speak of. However, the T2 destroyers are still, it's Pietros is losing his navy quite fast now, as the Aeons come in. So unless Petrov can get some sort of diversion going on the Tokyo naval assault, which isn't going to happen by the looks of it, because he's losing his destroyers quickly. Very, very quickly. He is resorting to a T2 torpedo bomber tactic, which may help, but with that cruiser still alive with 700 HP, it's not going to help that. It's not going to help much at all. As we can see though, there is a T3 bomber, so BB. So Tokyo has took his mass advantage quite well into this game. He is plus 40 on any other person. And he is going for the cruisers. And he has killed the cruiser with a T3 bomber. The bomber has lost half health, so he is in trouble. Brakos' team is in trouble quite quickly now. It is 30 minutes into the game. There are T2 destroy. Momo is bringing his destroyers in to fight now to try and kill the Aeon T2. This is going to be an interesting fight. Obviously, you've got the submarine capability of submerging and going in close combat. However, there's another T3 top street bomber missing its target by the looks of it. Yep. Momo is using his ACU as a mobile missile launcher as well, and trying to OC the enemy units from long range. However, the successful defense of Pietros by Momo has worked, but instead it's left his base wide open, because he's got 3 destroyers and 1 cruiser hanging around, and his destroyer is going to get battered long range. But he is keeping out of range, so that's quite well. As we can see though, we do have another T3 bomber come out, so obviously Tokyo is moving away from, well, I wouldn't say moving away from, but he is going more towards the T3 bomber air command route at the moment. We do have mobile missile launchers heading into Pietros' base. Obviously they have successfully hit. No. That's an interesting. If you're trying to hit from long range, tactical missiles don't go over the hill. No. Especially hitting the target he's trying to hit. Tactical missiles do not go up, so that's an epic waste of mass and an epic fail. However, we do have a little engineer drop by Tokyo to reclaim more mass. Like he hasn't got enough as it is. But Momo is determined not to give his base away. Then he's pushing his destroyers in, but his first destroyer is going to get killed, and his second one, which is on 1000 health, will get killed quite quickly when targeted. Yep, there you go, 1 more hit and it's gone. But Tokyo has lost 3 destroyers, 2 destroyers and his cruiser in the rendering of the attack. So it's now 4 destroyers versus 3. With 1 destroyer, actually it's 2 destroyers versus 4. one's about to go down. It's 4v1 now, and the cruiser's gone down. However, there is an answer to that, and yes, there it is. T3 bombers. The best tactic that Momo can do now is submerge his bombers, submerge his destroyers, sorry, and keep them from being able to be targeted from the air like they're just been. And one of them bombers have just completely wiped out one of his destroyers. So the only tactic at the moment is upgrade your ACU to T3, get a few SAMs in place, or T2 AA, but submerge your destroyers and don't. And he hasn't. He's getting them targeted. He's just lost the only advantage he had in that region from the T3 bomber drops. Submerge the destroyers is the only tactic Momo can do to stop these destroyers at this current moment in time. Obviously, Pietros is doing the exact same thing. I do believe that is a mistake. You need to go T2 torpedo, T2 subs, and get T3 air up, which is a must, because BB's team has been pushing them brilliantly. As you can see, there is another, there you go. He's losing his destroyers because he's keeping them in the air. He's keeping them submerged. Well, surfaced. He isn't submerged, so although Momo, let me have a look at his current rating. Although Momo is a 1500 player, he doesn't seem to have sussed the submersion tactic for the Seraphim Destroyer. Big fail. He's lost 7 to 8 of them now. By not submerging, that's a big fail. That is a bad decision. That could have stopped Tokyo from producing C. If he submerged his destroyers and pushed them into his naval factory base. Although Tokyo would have had a tactic to stop that, but that's what it theoretically could have happened. He could have really pushed him. And now, Pietros has been pushed again. He could have used him here, Momo, to save his ally. Obviously, there's another big problem going on. He's got one of his destroyers targeting the ship behind the hill. If you can't see him, don't target. And there we go. Pietros' ACU has been ground targeted and is being killed. So that is good game by Bektos. It is now 2v1 and Momo is completely left in the open. He has, as we can clearly see, so left in the open, he's walking into the T2 destroyers. As well as T3 bombs. So basically, this has been a good game. Obviously, the assault is still ongoing. Clearly, Tokyo is just annoying with, is just messing around with Momo. But if he wanted to, he could kill Momo very fast right now. There we go. Confirmation that Pietros has disconnected from the game. So, unless Momo can do something really spectacular, like, well, T3 Sub-Hunters, T3 AA, there is not much Momo can do now apart from getting taunted by the T3 bombers of Tokyo. Tokyo has stopped his T3 bombers now. Not sure why. Are they targeting his ACU? Yes, they are. No, they're not. But instead, they are targeting the naval factories of Momo. So, from almost defeat of releases for the BB, Tokyo has saved this game quite well. Yep, they are now, so his T3 bombers are now targeting Momo's ACU, but they are under shields. But instead, he's saying, I'll kill one of them, we'll go and kill the shield, while the other two, one is now down, while the other two just, well, cripple your eco, pretty much. Nope, he is definitely going for the T3 Mass Extractor of Momo. That's what he was focused on, not the shield, the T3 Mass Extractor, my bad. But clearly, Tokyo, there you go. That's the reason why he stopped his T3 bombers. He's gonna Caesar, he's gonna Caesar drop. Oh, the good old Caesar. Not much you can do when a Caesar gets built. Unless you have a shitload of flak. A lot of T3A surrounding your base on the outskirts. There we go. Your T2 Mass Extractor with storage is just being killed by your strategic bomber. However, this strategic bomber is so OP. He's got 5-star veterancy. And he's destroying everything faster than it can be built. As you can see, he's going in for the kill. There we go. A mass engineer drop. Boom. He's going to try and do the bomber drop. That was an excellent fail. CZR is now 25% done. So I'll pretty much just sit back and enjoy the rest of the game while we wait for a CZR to finish dropping and causing devastation across the Brakos' team. And unfortunately, Momo can't really do much about it either, which is the sad part, I would say. But then there is Aurelius. He wants to get his fun in the action. He's tactical missiling everything he can see, pretty much. Yep, he's trying to tactical missile Momo's ACU. With the shield down to 14%, one more tactical missile should do it. Yep, there you go, the tactical missile is down. Momo's ACU is wide open. And if he can get that, he might stop it, but I think it needs 2 Seraphim. Yep, you need 3 against Cybran. Because when you kill the main missile, it splits into 3. So you need 4 to stop a Cybran missile. Well, 3 would do it, but you really need 4. Elsewhere, if we have a look on the update of the Caesar, it's 50% done now. Oh, Aurelius, that is proper devastation. He has got 4 tactical missiles coming in on you now. So to stop 4 simultaneous tactical missiles from the Seraphim, you need 12 tactical missile defences. Not good, really. Which is quite funny, but brilliant tactics. But if they all hit the shield at the same time, even though the shield is lowered, it will kill all 4 of them, which is the sad thing about it. That's why you launch one right after the other, after the other, after the other, to have so it won't have simultaneous shield impact effect. The CZR is now at 62%. As we can see, the cruiser of Tokyo is found as anti-tactical missile device, but it's too far away from the Seraphim tactical missiles. Each tactical missile from the Seraphim does 500 damage, as you can clearly see. So one more and that destroys toast. As we can see, the Uber Star of the Aeon Air Force for Tokyo is a shocker. 95 kills. It'll soon go to 100 if it starts attacking again. So basically, just sit back and enjoy the rest of the game. Now, shouldn't be too long before the CZR is finished. There you go. CZR is fully completed, as you can see on the top left corner of the screen. So Momo is going to get wiped out now. So good game. Now, as you can see though, the CZR is hovering over Aurelius. Don't know what he's trying to do, just get it over and done with, I'd say. This is where I hate games where they toy with them, but I like toying with my players as well. Just actually destroy CZR. Interesting. Well, we'll just sit back and relax and wait for the devastation to commence. I would hope soon, because it better hurry up soon. We go again, that's what you get. And there we go, confirmation that Momo is now being killed. Stay tuned for the second match against BB and Baracus. And I'll have music coming on for the break. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.